Right, man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, Keith Thurman basically saying Manny Pacquiao was on that. He was on that Sunday Delight. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out the Boxing News playlist. And this is what I was talking about live. I just said the video. I'm gonna see if Tom talked about it because he told me about it, but he ain't sent me the article. I had to look it up. But if you ain't never checked out worldboxingnews.com or .net, excuse me, they got a lot of great inside stories. But let me see if Tom talked about it yet. I've been up all morning. I'm about to go get me some birthday outfit. Give me some Crocs, man. I ain't never had no Crocs. I'm about to give me some Crocs today. But see if this. Yeah, he talked about it. He talked about it yesterday. But let's read from it. And he says, we're gonna just go to the quote. Listen, I did not regulate any. Hold on. He said I did not regulate any form of testing in that fight. Thurman exclusively told World Boxing News he did do the majority of his training camp in the Philippines, and his hands felt like cement. So Teddy, you tell me. So hold on. Okay, I don't know who Teddy is, but he say my focus is on how to train and show up. Teddy sounds like he knows a few things about the industry than I do. My question is, what do you have to do to beat Keith Thurman? Given a reflection on his overall performance, the World Boxing News one time added I made a few bad choices, like moving straight backwards. When I was dominating the first round, he pointed out, quote, in turn, that caused the flash knockdown. It was an amateurish mistake. I felt that I walked him down with a lot of pride, showing him how strong I was. I wasn't focused on winning rounds right away. In round 6 and 7, I woke up and made my comeback, but he had a good punch in the 10th that might have decided that fight. Yeah, when you give up so many rounds, of course that's what decided the fight, And he kept moving forward, He talking about a rematch. I'm not about to go in that, but let's talk about it. He said I fell short of 2019, but it wasn't my best year due to layoffs. So this time I haven't been out as much as I was in 19. Apart from the rust and dust, a little bit of hesitation, that was my downfall. Later this summer, and bring them all on, Manny, Danny, Earl, Sean, Ugas. I want my belts back. He concluded. You notice he didn't say Bud name. But remember Bud on the wrong side of the street. We talk about him in a minute, but yeah. Just talking about before we get into the drugs. I just want to talk about excuse my niggas killing me. I want to talk about, him in that fight. He would be moving forward, scoring on Pacquiao, and then he went to taking a step back, maybe 2 steps back, and messing up his rhythm. Then he went from boop boop boop, have success, taking a half step back. So he went from taking like 2 steps back, a step back, a half step. Keith Thurman should have kept pressing forward. Manny Pacquiao couldn't get away from his straight shots. And once he would have started getting those straight shots in, which he did, he should have just added a short left hook with Thurman. Thurman throw loaded shots. Thurman wind up his shots and he throw. You got some fighters that can just touch you like Julian Jackson. Thurman winds up his shots, and that's why he never really would have been any threat to Mayweather. You can't just load up shots and hit Mayweather. Mayweather gonna see that coming. Gonna drop the jab to the body. He gonna mess that up, but in the Pacquiao fight, he just didn't keep pressing forward. That was the problem. He just couldn't. He couldn't walk him down. You hear a lot of people talking about Keith Thurman in amateurs. He was a pressure fighter. Not that much skill. He should have just stayed on top of Pacquiao, and that was the game plan. But where he messed up was he really came out there trying to knock out Pacquiao when he should have just used the ring and outbox Pacquiao and just do what Shane did or Mayweather did, but just do more than Shane. But that was his fault. Him blowing up, he's hurt 20, 30 pounds after the Josito Lopez fight. That's his fault. He's a professional. And once again, was at 19, so he ain't fought in 2 years. Neither is Pacquiao. So he came back, looked bad versus Lopez, right? Was gifted the Pac. He need to retire, bro. He need to retire. If I'm Manny, Danny, Earl, Sean, Ugas, I ain't trying to fight him. Honestly, for what? What am I trying to fight him for? But that's just my opinion on it, man. But about the drugs, I made videos about it. When I learned when no drug testing, when, you know, Adrian Broner complained because when no drug testing versus him and Manny Pacquiao, and they started testing like a month out or 6 weeks out, or I think it was a month out, wasn't surprised. But he said that he was in the Philippines and they couldn't regulate what he did. But I heard Vada, USADA, they show up regardless. They show up regardless. So that's my thing about it. So like I said before, Al Heyman let Pacquiao come over to PBC and still cheat his fighters, allegedly. And we already knew Pacquiao, you know, there's been rumors about Pacquiao, There's been rumors about Pacquiao for years. So Thurman was so hoodwinked or so enamored with how much money he can make. You know, he was saying, I don't care what he on, I'm going to come out and beat him. But then again, it's an unfair advantage even if he is 40, 41, 42 years old. Keith Thurman was an idiot. Had Keith Thurman made that man test, he would have won. I thought he won the fight regardless. I thought he had a great comeback down the stretch. I thought he won the second half of the fight. But like he said, the punch, was it in the 7th, 8th, that hurt his stomach? That might have turned the tide. But, you know, these dudes would rather sell their soul than make sure it's an even fight. And if he would have asked for drug testing, Pacquiao would have moved on to the next opponent. You know, and if Terrence Crawford or Mikey Garcia gonna make that same mistake, you know, you should be able to beat a 42-year-old. You know, this 42-year-old man should be on the same platform as us. You know, he shouldn't be, you know, scared of taking drug tests. Take the test. You know, when Keith Thurman was a fool, and people got mad at Marquez because the last fight he fought with Marquez, and somebody told me he might be making a comeback. The last fight with Marquez, people were saying that Marquez even the playing tables up. How can you be mad if he's smart enough to even the playing field up, you know, knock out Pacquiao? Because a lot of people thought Pacquiao robbed him 2 or 3 times before. You know, like I said before, just honestly, he's an idiot. He sold his soul for a fight. And that's what it boiled down to. You know, Earl, Mikey, Sean, Danny, whoever fight Manny Pacquiao, Terrence, make that motherfucker test. Because I don't want to hear, oh, I knew Keith Thurman was going to do this. I knew it was coming. You know, it's 2 years after they fought, whatever it was. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Everybody knew it was coming. People told Keith Thurman, why y'all ain't tested? Then the last 2 or 3 weeks when he came over, I'm guessing for the States to train, then they wanted to test him. Keith Thurman, an idiot. He should have evened the playing field out. Yeah, they fought in 2019. In July, that'd be 2 full years. Why is Keith Thurman even fighting? Out 18 months, now you almost out 2 years. Be 33 this year. Why don't you just retire? It don't make no sense. Why Keith Thurman just don't let it go? Let it go. Let it go. It's a wrap. You still chasing, you know, the guys you fought 2 or 3 years ago you didn't fight. You could have fought Earl Spence. You chose not to fight. You chose to do the smoke escape, but man, you not fight. It just didn't make no sense. But all of a sudden you want to cry wolf. Nah, we told you to make that nigga take a drug test. You know, and Al Heyman not looking out for the best interests of his fighters is a joke. Make Pacquiao test. And maybe it's better that Earl and Terrence didn't fight Pacquiao. Which they still should beat him, but damn, can we be on an even playing field? That's my thing. Can we still have an even playing field? And I still thought Keith Thurman won. I watched that fight. But, you know, they wanted to give it to Pacquiao, and he's 40-something years old. Keith Thurman should have just kept walking straight and throwing straight hand. But Keith Thurman showed a lot of heart. Took a lot of shots. Keith Thurman core, I don't know why he don't do no sit-ups to get or do some planks, but his core weak. And if I knew Keith Thurman core weak, I'm going straight to the body. I'm going straight to the body. No doubt in my mind, but that's Keith Thurman. That's Keith Thurman. He's an idiot. And I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. I knew it. I knew somewhere he was going to say he was on that shit. But let me know what you guys think, man, about it. It's in worldboxingnews.net. Check that out, man. They all got some good exclusive all the time. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. All my social media links are there as well too. Appreciate everybody who had the birthday wishes for me. I'm gonna try to come back with more content. I'm gonna try to get to 6 or 7 videos today. Might not catch the fights tonight, but hey, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook group links in the description. Want to make a financial donation to the channel? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate, share the video. Let me know what you guys think. One time we done.